Good evening, good evening, good evening, my peeps. Yes. That's right. We are here with another segment of Bovastro cooking. That's right. Same time, same dollar, different meal. That's right. Same time. You're using less time in the kitchen, same dollar. Hey, you don't have to spend a lot of money to do these meals. That's what I'm talking about. And it's a different meal every time. So, tonight we are going to work on our homemade hamburgers. That's right. It's time to get this grill started and we're going to do these burgers. But tonight we're going to do inside burgers. I want to use the flat grill inside and we're going to get this together. What I did was I have my ground beef. This is basically almost 2 pounds of ground beef. A lot of times if you want to use ground turkey, you can use ground turkey. All right. First, I want to start off with what we're going to do in that in the hamburger meat. We're going to add our green peppers. I got some onion that I chopped up, some fresh onion, and we're going to also add some green peppers. That's right. We got green peppers in there also. So while we're doing that, don't forget we got, and you want to mix all of this up in one. So we got our green peppers. We're gonna also use some, well, me personally, I like to use garlic powder. We're gonna sprinkle some garlic powder in there. Don't be scared with it. Okay, these are gonna be good and seasoned. That's right. I'm going to also add some onion powder in there. You don't want to use too much onion powder because you got onion that you're using, as well as the other seasoning that you're going to use also. Now, you also, what you can do is I like to add in this also, we're going to do some Worcestershire sauce. Okay, we are adding our Worcestershire sauce, as I stated before. You don't want to use too much of that. It's going to overpower it. Just a little bit, Worcestershire sauce. We're also going to add a packet of onion soup mix. I'm going to add 2 ranch packets. 2 ranch packets. So that's the first packet. And we're going to do another ranch packet. All right. In this, you also, and now mind you, we're doing these burgers. Now in these burgers, we are actually going to put everything in here because we want to mix all this goodness and all this flavor together. It looks like it may be overpowering, but I promise you it's not. Once we finish, man, these are going to be the best burgers. We also put some, these are real bacon pieces. Now, mind you, these are real bacon pieces. They're not, you know, you have the imitation bacon and different stuff like that. If you don't have time to cook your bacon and then cut it up, look, there, I'm gonna tell you something. This packet here, these are real bacon bits, real bacon pieces, real bacon pieces. So you can actually see the flavor and the fat on this bacon. This is real. So these are real bacon pieces. All right. Now we've added both of our sour cream packets. We're going to add shredded cheese in this. Now what I use is a half pack of Velveeta cheese in this. So that, because it gives it a good flavor. Now what you want to do is basically you want something to hold these burgers together. So I like to use 3 eggs. So I use 3 eggs in there. Now this is the fun part. When you get all that stuff and all that goodness mixed up in there, cleanliness. People have to eat this stuff. Yeah, you know, hey, you at home, it's fine. When you at home, you're doing your own food. But this is the fun part. We want to actually get our hands in there and Ground all this stuff up. Ground all this goodness up. That's right. Get that in there. Make sure we get those eggs grounded up in there. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna ground all this up, mix all this together. Once we get all of this mixed up, I'll be back and I'll show you how we actually cook these on the grill, on our griddle, and how everything's gonna turn out. So I'll be right back with you. Stay tuned. All right, we are back. We are back, man. These are amazing. Look at how you can see the flavor in these burgers and how they came out, and man, the seasoning and everything. So what I did was I went ahead and got my burgers all laid out. They're on wax paper right now, and I already patted them out, so they're good. Also, what I did was I took my fresh tomatoes. I got my tomatoes cut up. I got my onions, and I got my fresh lettuce. Now, one thing you want to always remember about lettuce is the fact that you want to make sure your lettuce, you got all of the brown pieces off of it, and you want to not cut it. Don't use a knife to cut your lettuce, because what happens is once you cut your lettuce, it starts to wilt. It gets that brown, it looks soggy. We don't want that. We want good fresh lettuce. So this is actually a fresh romaine that's been broken and washed, and we also dried it with paper towel as well, because we don't want that water to soak up on our bun. So starting, what we're going to do, we're going to take our first patty and we're going to actually lay these out on the griddle. Now mind you, when I did my seasoning, we used seasoning salt, onion powder, and we also used garlic powder. We used Worcestershire sauce. We used the bacon bits. We used the half a bag of cheese, and we used green onion. We cut green onion up in our burgers as well. So these are actually on the grill. I got them cooking. We're gonna let these cook for a few minutes on the grill, and then we're gonna flip them over and let everything get good and done. So we're gonna take a short break. Once I come back, then we're gonna actually show you how we set everything up. I'm gonna start on my fries. Those fries are gonna be cooking while our burgers are cooking. We got them on the griddle, so everything's looking good right now. So stay tuned. We'll be right back right after this. All right, my good peeps, we are back. We are back. As you can see, our burgers are complete. They are done. We have our burger. You can actually see the goodness, see the flavor and the green peppers and the onions and everything in this burger. Man, I'm excited about this. So now that we got our burger complete, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you, this is one without the actual cheese and everything on it, and this is one with cheese. So this one here, what we're going to do, we're going to take our fresh lettuce. We're going to top our lettuce on our burger this way. A lot of people don't like a lot of lettuce. My wife, she doesn't really care too much for a lot of lettuce. So we're just going to garnish that with lettuce. We'll take our tomatoes. We got our good tomatoes. And we want to put just a little onion on there. Some people like a lot of onions, some people don't. Got our onions on there. We top our onions. We already did our buns, our mayo, and everything. So depending on what you want on it, some people like, you know, a little ketchup on it. We put a little ketchup. Some people like mustard. You know, we'll put a little mustard on it. In some cases, my wife, she likes mustard. So we're actually going to garnish her burger with a little mustard. We'll put just a little mustard on there for her. So this is our burger. Our burger came out amazing, man. I'm excited. You can see the goodness, the freshness of this burger, how everything turned out. I'm excited. We got our fries cooking on the side. So we toasted our bun. So man, This is about to go down. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Tonight was homemade burger night, something quick to the point. Same time, same dollar, different meal. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Again, hashtag, hit me up on Facebook. Also, go ahead and you can go ahead and like it on YouTube. I post these videos on YouTube as well. So don't forget, hashtag, share these posts, man. Share these with your friends. Share them with your family. And soon I want you guys to stay tuned, because what we're going to do is I'm going to incorporate and start bringing in people. We have some amazing chefs around the Gulf Coast, man. You would not believe. A good friend of mine, also Dante McMillan. He's a great chef, man. Y'all go hit him up. Hit him up on Instagram. He's awesome, man. But stay tuned. We're going to come back with a different meal later on. And I will let you guys know. Continue to look at the post. Remember, hashtag, same time, same dollar, different meal.